Hello, everybody. This is Line Eye Industries, the owner of Line Eye Industries, also known as Weary Archer 2491 on Reddit. So today's video is about this cat VCG. It did not work in my rifle back there. When I say it did not work, what do I mean by that? I mean, it did not hold back on the last round of an empty mag. That's an issue. Now, it did eject, it did cycle. But I did also have some issues with the gas key staking and another issue with extra gas to the face versus a normal BCG or 9310 BCG or whatever it may have you. So, here's the BCG, here's the packaging. Here's the BCG from CAC Industries. They sent it back to me very fast. I sent it, I don't know. I don't know when I sent it. I don't know when they sent it back, but I know it was very quick. I know that it was in a timely manner. I know that they sent me the RMA, and I had not shipped out the BCG for like 2 weeks, and then I finally got around to it. And yeah, I'm gonna insert the video of them testing my VCG as well in the video. So, here it is. They did not put the sticker on it. Usually when you get it brand new, it's in the same packaging, but it has a sticker on it. Well, I know what it is exactly, so I don't need the sticker, I guess. Here are the BCG, CAC, KAK Industries, K-Spec. No side vent holes, down venting holes, 4 down venting holes. C158 BCG, single ejector. Yeah, phosphate, chrome lined. I'll show you the chrome lining very shortly. So yeah, I had high hopes for this BCG when I first got it. I was hoping that it would meet my expectations, or exceed them, or, you know, just make me very, very happy, because I've been following CAC Industries for some time on Reddit, and I've bought some of their other products, some of their smaller products, and I haven't had issues with them. You know, they are OEM manufacturer for a lot of companies. They do make parts for companies that don't need to be branded, that don't need to be labeled. The little mil-spec parts, D10 springs, whatever may have you, castle nuts. Unless that company makes their own proprietary castle nut with like a cutie, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm struggling to take this out because I have glasses on and face mask and gloves and all these things because I'm lame. So here is the actual bolt, the C158 bolt. I had an issue with it wearing at a certain commit. At this lug right here, this lug, this one and this one, they would keep catching on my bolt release, which I will show you guys shortly. And here's the chrome lining. Let me get my flashlight to show you guys better. Okay. I guess this is as bright as it's gonna get. You cannot see the chrome lining currently. Okay, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Can they see it? Okay. So yeah, the staking on the BCG itself, it looks like they restaked it actually. That's very interesting. It looks like they might have restaked it, or I'm tripping and they didn't restake it and they just sent it back how it was. It looks like it got restaked, actually. Actually, yeah, I'm 100% certain that this BCG got restaked by CAC Industries after I complained to them about it. They said it was mil-spec staking. I'm gonna put in the video. They said that the staking was fine.
I remember you also complained about the staking. I don't know if this can try and get this to focus in here, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with mil-spec staking and material displacement, but this is what would be called mil-spec staking, and this is more than adequate. There is no problem with the staking that's done on this carrier.
But it seems that they did restake it, which I do appreciate. Even if it was fun, the fact that they did restake it for me, I really appreciate that. That's very cool of them. Okay, that's very cool of them. And the reason I had an issue with the staking is on my other BCG, my 9310 volt BCG, which has been running just fine. Dude, okay, let me just go on a tangent really fast of my 9310 BCG. It is a Battle Arms Development BCG. I don't care if you don't like the brand. I don't care if you don't like 9310 BCGs. When I tell you this 9310 BCG that I have in my rifle, me gonna get a pass. Okay, so clear. Clear. Because I know you guys are very, very lame sometimes. But I do appreciate gun safety. That is very important. Firearm safety is very important. And yeah. So, my 9310 BCG. My Battle Arms Development 9310 BCG right here. Excellent staking, very pronounced on this BCG. This BCG is a trooper. You know, she's been through it all with me. Before I had a can, after I had a can, when I started tuning with the can, she's been through it all. And she's only given me 2 malfunctions, which was because of Frontier ammo. I was running Frontier ammo. I should probably sit here instead of stand over there. I was running Frontier ammo, and that is one of the only few ammos that I've had issues with. I've also had issues with MagTech 40 Smith & Wesson, but I was shooting that out of a Gen 3 Glock 23 with a Gen 3 ejector. Once I put in a Gen 5 ejector, or maybe it was a Gen 4, I'm not too certain. I stopped having that issue with MagTech ammo. But Frontier ammo, I still have issues with it to this day. I've stopped shooting it after that. And sometimes when friends have it, you know, it does run fine, I guess, but I'm not gonna buy that stuff anymore. So it is BCG, it is nitride, it is not chrome lined, it is 9210 as I told you guys, and it's been running just fine. It's been running just fine out of this rifle. Outside of those functions that I told you about because of the Frontier ammo. And it locks back on an empty mag with the can on, which the CAT BCG doesn't. It does lock back with an empty mag without a suppressor, but this is a suppressor optimized BCG. I'm only getting it because I have a suppressor. If I didn't have a suppressor, I wouldn't buy a CAT BCG. You see where I'm going with this? It's a downvented BCG. I wanted the thing that they told me was going to happen, but it didn't happen. It kind of happened. It didn't really happen. I'm actually going to talk about that right now. So, is BCG supposed to downvent gas away from the shooter's face? That didn't really happen. In fact, I would say it kind of got enhanced a little bit. Now, I don't know if it's because of the ammo shooting or maybe the weather, or I don't know. Maybe because my gun was extra dirty. I don't know. I don't think that would add to the gas if it was more dirty. But the last time that I used this BCG, it did not provide me the results that I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna take it out to the range this weekend. I'm gonna make an update video. This is my review of the CAT BCG. I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. I don't want to go too high. I don't want to go too low because it does function, but it doesn't function fully for me. And when I talked to CAC about it, they said I need to do more tuning. I need to change the buffer. I need to do this, that. I'm gonna get an adjustable gazel lock because I've tried a bunch of buffers. I've tried a bunch of springs. I tried an H3 Sprinkle Orange. You know, it didn't work for me. It didn't lock back, and it added to the recoil. It added to the cycling south recoil, whatever. So yeah, this is my review of the CAC BCG. And another thing I want to mention, I did try both the bolts in different carriers, and it didn't work with either mix. So if I put in this bolt in this carrier, it still wouldn't lock back on an empty mag. If I'd put this bolt in this carrier, it still wouldn't lock back on an empty mag. While suppressed, of course, because I mainly shoot suppress. Who doesn't shoot with the suppressor? If you don't shoot with the suppressor, kind of lame. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to reassemble this with all this shit on. So I'm probably gonna end the video after this. And I appreciate you guys for watching. This is Lana Industries. First real video. Thank you to CAC Industries for finally motivating me to get off my butt and upload a real video, a full-length video, and not just shorts on my channel. This thing is, oh my god, and dude, hopefully in the video you guys see, they ran my thing on full auto for 30 rounds, like, real full auto. And they probably didn't even, like, oil it or thing it, bro, like, and it's not that big of a deal, whatever, you know, CAC Industries, whatever, you know, RMA. But I would have preferred something oiled. Because now I'm struggling to take this out, and I'm gonna have to do it later. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. More videos soon. I don't want this video to be a negative video. I don't want this video to be I'm poofing on CAC Industries video. No, that's not what it is. I'm not poofing on them. I'm not shitting on them. I'm simply saying that they sold me. I drank the Kool-Aid. They sold me a gimmick. I bought into it. I didn't get what I expected. And every single day on their Instagram story, they keep posting about people who have success with their stuff, whatever. And it's like, why me? Why me, God? Out of everybody else, why did I have to have these issues? I'm going to be honest, though, I have seen other people on Reddit talking about them having issues with their BCUs cycling more gas to the face versus a normal BCE. And, I didn't listen to them. But hopefully after I get the adjustable gas plot, this BCG will run fine. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.